Okay, the next key principle is that low back pain is very often caused from non-mechanical causes. The best example of this is gut-induced low back pain. Now, this can happen for a few different reasons, but the best way to think of it is if you have a gut issue, very often you will have a bloat. If you have a bloat, you will have a decrease in abdominal function. You can almost think of like one of the reasons why you're bloating is your abdominal activity can't keep those contents in. And if you have abdominal atrophy or any type of abdominal weakness, you're gonna have an over-reliance on that low back. So that's actually a good example of how a non-mechanical cause can create a mechanical problem. However, there are other reasons why non-mechanical causes can cause low back pain. Most notably, say your body is in a state of chronic immune stress. If your body's in a state of a chronic immune stress, you'll be in a state of inflammation. You can't really have inflammation without some sort of immune imbalance. If you have inflammation, systemic wide, there's a very good chance you're gonna feel that inflammation in whatever area is stressed the most, and that very often on people will be the low back. So if I have an immune problem that creates inflammation, and I will feel that inflammation in my low back if my low back is overly stressed. So it's a good thing to keep in mind, like you could be doing mechanically all the things right, or you could be treating things from a mechanical perspective and they're not getting better. And it's just good to realize that there can be other causes of this low back pain that you aren't addressing. It doesn't mean that doing the mechanical treatments aren't beneficial. They'll always be beneficial. They won't really be detrimental. But it's a good thing to just realize, like, why am I spinning my wheels with this treatment? And it could be because there's some other issue that's driving this problem. There are ways to, I actually deal with digestive issues all the time in my practice. So there are ways to address those things using muscle testing techniques, or even just using like a good history to try to go after like a gut-induced low back pain. But it's just good to know that it could be something that's driving the person's pain when they're doing everything else right.